Hello! We are here at Frost Giant Games on March the 1st. We have 4 rounds of Modern tonight. We have Lincoln on commentary again.
Hello.
Josh on Humans, Keegan on Restore Balance.
Nice. Very exciting matchup.
Just gonna go ahead and get that stream title updated real quick. But I believe Josh won the die roll.
Looking at our opening sevens, we got a companion reveal from Keegan. Oh,
Okay.
and a sigh from Keegan on the noble play.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
it is upsetting indeed.
territory named Humans.
Oh, bolt him. Noble bites the dust. So what can Keegan do here? What does he have to do? Like, kill
Dodge
everything
Thalia.
ever?
Dodge Thalia.
Dodge shot. Oh, didn't do a great job of doing that.
No, he did not. Not at all.
Keegan's second turn.
Suspend
Suspending
Gargadon.
a Gargadon. That is not a spell. Didn't have to pay the tax. Josh naming humans with all these lands, and it's the general.
General Kudrow. Exiling the Bolt.
This is not looking good for Keegan.
No, like this is actually like one of the worst matchups Keegan could have,
Yeah.
actually.
To just go 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop
It's a Huntmaster in hand.
for Josh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't seen that in a minute.
that's a human.
It is a human, isn't it?
Get a wolf.
Wolf?
I'm a big fan of Huntmaster.
I love Huntmaster.
Yeah. Now that Jund is playable, they tell me. I don't know. I don't believe them. Gargadon goes down. Keegan takes his 3rd turn.
Fiery Island for Keegan, nothing else.
Yep. Josh got the 4th land for that. Oh boy.
Keegan has the same response as us.
Yes.
Holy.
Exciting.
So make a little pup.
Yeah, someone once told me that, like, you don't need to play any spells after you play a Huntmaster. You just have to wait for your opponent to lose.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's definitely how it happened. So we'll see. Granted, that was in 2015. So
2015.
it's a little different now, but not much, I would say. Just a couple of numbers, you know. Keegan deciding on what he wants to do here. He has to pay a double tax if he wants to Electro Dominance
I
anything.
know, it feels
That's
awful.
horrible.
So trigger. Okay.
Oh,
Yup. He definitely forgot about the trigger. Huntmaster, baby.
Huntmaster flipping and going to Chomp
Yep.
Town.
Keegan completely forgot how werewolves work.
They flip.
They flip.
Dude, is it a werewolf human on the back?
No, that's I literally just
you
looked
just-
that up. Yeah, because I was like, oh, I don't know. No, it is just a werewolf. It doesn't get
Oh,
buffed by
okay,
Kudrow
okay.
when it flips.
That would be a flavor fail.
So it's a 3/3 regardless of what lords, or if you have one lord on board, which is cool. Just stays a 3/3.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Anyway,
No, dodging Thalia is
so
like
what?
literally
So
the
what's
one
Keegan
thing
got
Keegan
to
wants.
do here? He's got to like
Dodge Thalia or
Play
have
more
more spell for
removal,
Thalia
right?
immediately. Yeah.
have more removal. What else?
I know
Like,
he plays Angers in the sideboard. Like they get taxed from Thalia if it's in play, but like
You have to.
you
yeah,
have to
right?
play it
Yeah.
still. Yeah. Yeah. No. Like it's just such an awful matchup, honestly.
So, what's your favorite card spoiled from the sets today? From the new
Time Spiral?
the Time Spiral, the black
I
cards.
actually didn't see the Time Spirals ones. Oh, look
You
at them
didn't
right now.
see them.
Oh, I saw the
Ugh.
Thoughtseize and a DC and
My favorite is the Street Wraith. Oh my goodness.
I actually didn't see the Street Wraith.
I hear that, Taylor. Yeah, look. Oh, the Hex Mage now? I haven't seen these ones.
Oathbreaker staple?
Please stop saying that.
Okay. Sure.
Just kidding, just kidding.
The Yawgmoth is pretty cool.
Dismember, too.
Dualport.
And Leyline. I love the Leyline.
The Leyline does look super, like, it fits.
Yeah, that is, ooh. That is, I like,
I can't remember. I really like the Ponder from yesterday. Or from Friday. What is my favorite cards? I think the Palace Jailer or the Thraben Inspector are my
Really?
two favorites.
Palace
so
Jailer
far.
kind of looks funny. It looks like a painting you would see in your grandma's
Yeah,
house.
but
kinda.
the background of the artwork really does like kind of match the border. It looks like something that was done like a long time ago.
Yeah, that is true.
But yeah, that and the Restoration Angel looks sick. I'm happy they went with that artwork.
I wish the googly-eyed Containment Priest was on there instead. The one from the borderless art.
The borderless one, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The Dismember, though, definitely. Look at you love
The
the
Dismember looks
Phyrexian
pretty- yeah.
mana. Ooh.
Is that new artwork or is that
No,
like the
I think
promo?
that's
Is that the
I don't
foiling
know.
one? I don't know.
no, that's the promo, the F&M promo, I think. Chat, can we get a oh, anything? Players coming back to it now.
Yep.
Keegan probably taking the play.
Yo, definitely.
So Keegan's probably going to want to just play a land and have a spell. Is that a Disdainful Stroke?
Wow, really good for Josh.
Ooh.
I mean, I imagine Keegan
It's
has
an
some
option.
number of Abrades in the sideboard coming in, right? Just a removal spell?
Keegan finds a way to play one of his namesake cards. So, looking good. Let's see if you can dodge a Thalia Intel
Yeah.
then.
Dodge Thalia on 2 or have removal for it right away.
Yeah.
1 mana removal for it.
Oh,
He drew the
well,
Thalia.
look at that. You know, sometimes Josh may be thinking about taking the Meddling Mage. What did you name here with Meddling Mage?
I just wouldn't probably play him. I would stick the Thalia.
Just slam Thalia?
Because
Josh knows what's up.
In response to Thalia, Keegan will fetch. But yeah, play the Meddling Mage on 2 feels bad because there's so many
Oh, yeah.
different ways.
It just feels like a bear.
Yeah. You name one thing and he just has one of the 2 other way to cast his 0 mana spells.
Yeah. That'd be rough. Does Keegan have an answer?
Wait, what?
Is Keegan gonna have anything for this?
I mean, he fetched in response, so I imagine he has like an opt or something. Oh, Electro Dominance for 0. Targeting himself. Crushing Footfalls? Yep.
Oh, all
I
right.
think 2 4/4s.
That's pretty. I think that's,
It's very good.
no lower down next turn means
The only
might
thing
have one drop.
Keegan really
still.
has to hope Josh doesn't have is like a Reflector Mage, but we can tell that Josh does not have that in hand.
I think those probably come out against.
Yeah, against the non-creature deck. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't imagine.
It just depends on how much he had to cut, because it wouldn't be one of the first things I cut, because like you could assume Keegan's on Rhinos, but it makes sense if he doesn't really plan around that.
Yeah. I guess
Mantis
you did see the
Rider.
Gargadon.
Yeah.
But yeah.
4 in hand for Keegan.
So Josh here kind of should just turtle up, right, and hide
Yeah,
behind this
try
tall.
to.
I guess I don't know how that works really. As foretold, the name for Josh.
As we're told, definitely
The
has an in hand.
Soul Reed. Very nice. Okay.
Yeah, and then Phantasmal Image on Meddling Mage naming Electro Dominance.
So
Oh, I think that's an Anger in Keegan's hand.
we got everything covered.
If that's an Anger in Keegan's hand, he's in a really good spot if he draws a land. Wipe Josh, hold board, keep your 4/4s. It's backbreaking.
Yeah. That is that's an old 3-for-1, I think they say. Now is this? We still at the
End of
Josh's
Josh's
end
turn, I
step?
believe.
All
yeah.
right. Shuffling up. Keegan's got nothing, right? Looting, just
charm?
digging for a land.
I don't think he found one. No.
That's an opt. and
Opt
then-
restore balance.
Yeah. Store balance bites the dust.
See you later, as
Keegan
we're
being
told.
realistic and just discarding his.
Namesake, but he drew a land.
Yeah, there it is.
Is that the anger that he had?
Oh yeah, just
Yeah, immediately for
slapping
mana.
it down.
Okay, yeah, worst
Oh,
thing that could
Josh.
possibly happen.
Our players being very considerate tonight in just scooping them up when we know the game's over because
Because if Josh did take out his reflector mages, there's no way for him to reasonably come back into that.
yeah, I mean it'd be pretty hard. You got to turtle up pretty good there, you know.
Yeah, I'm seeing these Kiteself rebooters in Josh's sideboard. I don't know why those wouldn't be in already, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Those wouldn't be the first cards out at all.
Yeah.
Not against Keegan. Maybe in a hedge against Anger of the Gods, more removal, but
Mm-hmm.
you know you want your other. But I think I'm of the thought that Phantasmal Images are the first thing out because they're just another of a card you already have, right?
Yeah.
But you know, we'll see what's going on here now. Josh looking for a 1-drop into Thalia again, just
Yeah,
like you
I
draw
think
it up,
so.
you know.
Like if Josh was on the play and he had a Thalia in his opener, like he would have been in a really good spot. But the fact Keegan was able to make those rhinos when he was able to is pretty important.
Yeah. And Keegan could have been turtling up too, but
Yeah.
you know, that's strange how Keegan played 3 spells this game. Won it pretty handedly.
Yeah.
One of them just casted another too. It didn't even. Very strange. Back to these Relentless Rats. I hate that.
I hate that.
I wish they would stop with the Relentless Rats cards. I understand people like to have fun, but
If Josh had a Lavinia, that would be the spiciest thing in the world. I think this would be an unwinnable matchup for Keegan,
a
honestly.
Lavinia? Wow.
That would be insane.
That would be a strange thing to play in Modern. Everyone plays with their lands in Modern, though.
It would be, but it
Yeah.
would just hose
I think Keegan should play Lavinia.
Like in what matchup?
I don't know.
No force of negations. Get him away from me.
Oh, yeah, sorry. There's spells you can play. Lavinia, definitely a human, though.
Yeah?
Just like Yawgmoth. I hate the old border.
On Yawgmoth?
Yes. It's not for me. So
Yeah.
much text already.
The Zula part, like
The Zulaport, I love.
the artwork that like it kind of blends into the border
Yeah.
is sweet. Like
It's
Synchron's
got
Bond.
mad minion vibes. you
Yeah.
know?
Well,
Not-
yeah, like
not
actually.
not like Despicable Me minions, but
Magic minions.
that is true. You don't want to have very many lines in play against Tron, or Tron and Ambulant don't need that many lanes into play to win.
So a mulligan from both players. it
Double
looks like.
mull. Keegan also can have Lavinia in his deck because of his companion.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
I didn't even see the reveal one.
I'm
yeah.
silly. Sorry for saying that.
What if he slots one and I can't wait to give another game loss?
Hey, toxic, bro. Keegan talking about the spoilers as well. All his old border, or new border, restore balance, right? Mythic rare restore balance.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's a mythic, huh?
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
very exciting. So is Ancestral Visions, and so is. Maybe, oh.
Yeah, it's a mythic rare. That's so
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, to be fair, you don't want to play against that
In
card
limited?
in limited.
Yeah, no,
that
that'd be
is
awful. And
horrible.
this probably is a really fun limited set, huh?
I mean, delay.
Keegan going down to 5 here.
Mangara got
The
a
Mangara
new
print was
art.
pretty cool, yeah.
Very cool. Angel's Grace new art. Very cool.
Rip ad nauseum.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. The Lich Lord.
Yeah, this ad nauseum. How do you? I don't think that's real, right? You can't.
I mean, you could probably.
Can you?
Play
You need
it.
free mana though, right? When you pick up your deck, you need free mana. Where do you get free mana in
I
Modern?
mean, I think it just comes. No, I don't know.
Because you need the Manamorphose.
You
and need-
really rely on Pented Prisms and.
Sorry, we
the
were on
Lotus.
a tangent about ad nauseum and how it's dead.
Yeah.
And someone said it wasn't. And we said,
There's
yes, it is. Anyway.
like, there probably is a fringe version you can do, but it definitely is.
Anything
won't
with
be nearly
it,
as good.
there's probably an easier ways to do the Thassa's Oracle thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like
exactly.
that's what you
the
have
thing.
to do now. So you can't Lightning Storm anyone.
Demon Mox Ambers. Genius! Just run a playset of Mox Ambers.
There's no 0-drop Mox Amber card.
I don't think so. I don't think there's a 0-drop legend.
No 0 legend. And Commander Legends.
Rangath.
Rangath. It's red.
It's red.
Freaking Mox Ruby or Jet Ruby Sapphire. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know my colors. Anyway, turn 2 for Keegan. Meddling Mage naming.
That's a good question. That's a good point. I was definitely on this Reese the Redeemed. Something relevant.
Of course. Josh. Only.
Here's an brain. Okay, so he does
only-
bring him in.
Wow. An emphatic wow from Josh. Just not see that coming.
I mean, I think if the Abrade
Right
didn't
on
hit
ya.
Meddling Mage, he doesn't really care what
Yeah.
it named. Keegan down to 15 already.
What a great point. I agree. I totally agree, Devin. Keegan taking his turn 3, asking about another thing. Cascade Bluffs. That's an oldie but a goodie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you love to see it.
Horizon can't be the draw. Another Mantis
Mantis
Rider.
Riders only get drawn in multiples, I
multiples,
think.
yeah.
They are stuck together. Oh boy. Another Abrade in Keegan's hand. Mismatch one at that. I like it.
Oh, it is mismatched. I think he does that on purpose.
Yeah, he does. He definitely, because I remember playing him a couple times, and I'm like, dude, why are you the way you are?
Why are
And I
you
was
the
very
way you
upset.
are?
Yeah, he's such a nice guy too. I was just so put off by it.
Very
I don't know
aggressive
why.
from Josh. Braid Mage.
Mage, never gonna know what that mage ever named.
It
Everyone,
might have,
I'm very
honest,
sorry.
with how powerful the curve of, or how much of an aggressive start from Josh it was, it might have been Anger of the Gods.
Yeah, that's true.
But Keegan down to 9. This thought
He's got a
Lieutenant.
bolt for one of
yeah,
these
yeah.
Mantis Riders, so Josh needs to put a little something more together than a single Mantis Rider
Yeah.
to get it home. A Phantasmal Image copying a Mantis Rider, though.
Response to Lieutenant.
There we go. Keegan.
Bolt.
Catching it all.
Oh,
Bolt and the
Rider.
Rider. Did not give enough dice to the humans player.
probably
I don't
not.
think.
Probably not. There's 4 of them though. That's
Yeah.
fine. Swing 5. Yeah. That's
5
a
in
2-turn
ya.
clock.
Whew, that's
Noble's
rough.
a pretty good draw
Yeah.
actually. Because now even if there's a removal spell from Mantis Rider, any human is lethal. They're out of Anger of the Gods range. Like
Keegan's got land. Enabler land, it looks like.
a pass of the turn.
Electro Dominance is going to be able to tag nothing, I don't think. As long as Josh does a correct combat here, I think he's going to win the game.
Yep. Crack Horizon Canopy. Sign. Okay. Sign clearing. Take a life. Crack Canopy.
Max, I think I would have tapped my Noble for that, but
I think he just wants to make sure he could cast another Mantis Rider.
oh, okay.
Or like play a Thalia Sense, so have it as an attacker. So, but here's a swing. He got it. Yes.
Yeah,
A very hard matchup for Keegan. And double Mantis Rider was
yeah.
drawing one off the top.
The
there was
final
best he could've
Noble,
done.
Keegan could have lasted one more turn, but yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game.
very good game. Keegan fighting valiantly. A horrible, horrible matchup for him.
Professor Jam can hear the stream. He can hear us commentating. Very good.
Very cool,
good.
Professor Jam. We're glad to hear that. Thank you for joining.
We're trying our best. You know, we learn from our mistakes.
Very cool, yeah. I had a G Fuel today. I'm all ready to go.
Sick G.
Yeah.
Not a sponsor, but
yeah.
We love their products.
Yeah,
wow.
Love to have lots of caffeine.
Did they used to be? What was the sponsor before? It was like Game Fuel, I don't know what it was. It was like at Old Frost, like the old store. Who knows?
The game.
This is a Magic
Gamer
G.
G.
Gamer G is what it was. Yep.
Gamer G. We cannot discuss the Digimon card game here. I'm very sorry.
The Digimon card game is amazing, but we'll be back with the next round shortly. Thank you very much.
Have a great afternoon.
World is one of legend. Many realms, epic sagas, bound by one truth. Viking or Valkyrie, elf or dwarf, all belong to the World Tree. All are supplicant to the gods. Gods who travel between the realms to do their bidding for peace, for bloodshed, or for their own amusement. But what if there was a way to harness this power? A weapon with the ability to protect all. A weapon of pure strength, forged for a god. Or, in more creative hands, a weapon of unimaginable chaos! Who's ready for some fun?
Hello.
What's up?
We are back with round 2.
Back for a couple ships passing in the night. I see, huh?
Yeah.
A couple riveting games of Magic coming up, folks. I must say,
It is a combo deck versus combo deck. Probably going to be kind of...
so Jacob heavily favored, I'd say.
You think?
This is not what I thought it was.
It's like the Bastard Spy, Oracle, and whatnot.
Okay, yeah, but I just didn't.
I don't care. It will always be spelled like this forever.
Yep.
Playing Predation as a land. Just to save time, we're not forcing Connor to flip all of his cards around.
It's not important whose name is what. What's important is that lands are coming into play tapped.
Another Predation. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. What's the actual name? Because I was going to put Oops All Spells, but like there's
only, I don't even know.
There's like the
what.
Charbelcher version that is called Oops All Spells, but like I don't know. It's a weird name. No Land Spy. No, we're just going with it. I feel weird calling it Oops All Spells purely because like the Legacy version exists, and it's just
if you played
better.
Magic before 2015, you would know what Oops All Spells was.
Yeah.
You'd know. Yeah, just the spy.
We're calling it Spy Oracle purely because there is a Bastard Spy and an Oracle. So first two cards.
You win the game by milling yourself, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. It's a glimpse from memory. I think the flashback card.
Well, sorry, we're just stupid.
Well, we're gonna see. Hopefully, Jacob has his namesake card. This is not looking good for Connor. Probably has one turn left to do something. Jacob can combo pretty fast without being unimpeded, right?
Yeah. With 2 mana dorks.
Yeah.
But here's a Thoughtseize.
All right. Oh, we glittering.
He's gonna take the Ascendancy.
That's pretty strong. Okay.
18/18. Wow, third Predation. Mono black deck.
So we got a redraw. If I'm Jacob, I'm smashing in with this bird. Jacob thinking about a land. Probably not the... Oh, yeah, definitely the land I'd put that on. Forgot it gives it the ability.
Mm-hmm.
There's a card that works the City of Brass.
City of
whenever
Brass,
you
yeah.
tap
it, yeah.
Yeah, that's poopy. You don't want to do that, that's for sure. Jacob has the Glittering Wish in his hand to get that to start it back up, right? Should be able to go from there.
Undercity Informer.
Oh, that's not a Balustrade Spy. Maybe it should be Informer.
Informer.
Informer. I love snow. I love snow. All right. I wonder if there's any... Do you think Connor can, like, mill out? Because it says target player, I'm pretty sure.
Connor going down to 15.
Yeah.
So we're just going through the steps real quick.
Yeah.
Narcomoebas returning the
Sword of
swords.
the Meek.
He definitely does play in the main board because I saw it. The first card I saw when I picked up his deck was the Oracle. So Creeping Chills do the rest of the damage. No chills in hand.
We
So
were
with the
getting
yeah.
Go ahead, Roberson.
With the 4 Vengevines, even if he blocks, he'll still take lethal damage because of the 4 Creeping Chills because he didn't have any in his hand. So
3 times 4 is 12. And 8 is more than 6. So I guess we were both wrong, Fuzzy. Connor one. It's a Vengevine, Creeping Chill deck. It's just Dredge.
It's
it
just
looks
Dredge.
like that's just Dredge. So
Just Dredge doing Dredge things.
yeah, just turn it over Vengevines, whatever. Attack.
But Thoughtseize was very timely for Connor, though. Like, there was a chance Jacob could maybe win there from that spot. But very timely.
Dredge. Exactly. I wish I missed the old times where it was just the best deck, and then everyone just played Hogak. That was great.
Hogak? Yeah, I
Where you
just want
just
to play
needed
Hogak.
turn 0 interaction with your graveyard, otherwise you lost the game.
Void doesn't beat it.
Yeah, they could be like,
So
all
wins
right,
half the
I'll play
time."
like 20 more turns and still beat you. Yeah, it's horrible.
That was the worst. Like, you could have all your sideboard slots dedicated to it, and you still lose. Like,
Yeah. No, chill is a. Jacob asking about the chill. Chill is a trigger, not a.
yeah. Question from Jacob.
I feel like that's strange. I feel like. Well, what are we looking at this sideboard here, Robertson? Do you think?
Charbelcher.
I don't even know what would
Connor's-
happen. Yeah, is Charbelcher faster than?
Oh, I think he's taking out the Charbelcher. No. Okay. I mean, I saw it was like, I think it was, what, 4-4? Like 4 Leyline of the Voids, 4 Leyline of Sanctity? I don't really see the other 7, but. Yep. Yep.
We're just gonna having a few technical difficulties here. Just a second. Connor, yeah, Connor asked for brevity. He asked for don't want to dox anyone.
Oh, I got it. Yep.
A little backseat streaming here from our players.
Yeah. They, Jacob had the stream going in his backpack in the other room, so they definitely could hear some of the stuff. So basically what we're trying to say is Jacob's a cheater. He's trying to cheat.
I mean, it's kind of hard to even do. These guys are just kind of trying to do their thing as soon as possible.
Even if they have perfect information,
Yeah.
it's still just a race.
Yeah, it's kind of who can count to. What is it? They count to 0 sometimes, and then sometimes they count to 20.
At least at the main board.
Yeah, so like that time Connor counted to 20 instead of counting to 0, which is the cards in his library. Jacob wants to count to what?
Jacob's mulliganing. I don't even know.
How does Jacob win still? Because I remember it being. I don't even know.
There's a reason why I try to not have Jacob on camera ever.
Ascendancy combo on
Flesh and Blood?
Flesh and Blood.
I do remember Flesh and Blood.
I feel like the coming to play tap lane's probably better.
Which one? Look, Azul.
The Kazul throw lane.
Yeah.
That's because it's an instant as well.
Yeah,
Three
I mean,
to
you
red.
have all the mana for it.
Yeah. Well, maybe. I don't even know. Like I said, I don't operate on this.
I haven't seen
axis.
Ascendancy
it's
combo.
much easier to interrupt the Ascendancy combo than to assemble
When was
it,
the
I would
last
say.
time I seen Ascendancy combo? It might have been standard Ascendancy combo, like Li Shitian, dude. Like, I don't know. It's been a minute.
I remember a double Amzen Charm big hand blowout where I like put 2 counters on 2 Soulfire Grandmasters and then blocked one and then exiled another, and it was the chef's kiss. Really, yeah. Anyway, back to the game here.
So a silence in Jacob's hand. So I think Connor's going down to 5 here. Jacob's keeping at 6.
Connor not a great position here. Combo decks tend to not mulligan very well.
I mean,
In
hey,
my
at least this one has a lot of
limited
lands, right?
understanding, yes. That's true. Wait. That's because it has no lands.
It has no lands.
Got him.
Got him.
Fuzzy, when you play a combo deck, you need all the cards in your hand. Ergo, having less cards in your hand will make your hand worse.
That is true.
As someone who played a lot of Jund.
Yep,
Definitely.
but I still, a mulligan to 5 definitely hurts the deck rather than just keeping 7.
We got a Pentad Prism, though. Make up some of that mana. He's definitely going to be missing. Is Connor going to cast that Creeping Chill in his hand to try to get it home there? Because Jacob really kind of just plays fast and loose with his life. But not here. Plays a Caryatid. Connor also. These lands are great, though.
3.
I love the design.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Pentad Prism for 2.
Now, Connor could play Omnath next turn if he wanted to.
Yeah.
That's strong.
Wait, actually, no, because that makes black mana.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
it
man.
doesn't
What's
work,
the
sorry.
Nephilim? I don't know all the Nephilims.
Oh, actually. I try to forget.
No, I think Dunai is the Teamer one. The
No.
Teamer plus white. I don't know. That's just
Who
Omnath.
knows?
Sorry.
I think the sand one is everyone but black.
Don't mind me. Anyway, Jacob taking his 3rd turn here. Sorry, these games are just, a lot of...
Ascendancy on.
I do feel like a lot of these games end in someone just saying, "Oh, what's your thing?" and then they do their thing. But like Connor might just do here, I don't know. Let's see. We got a
Spy.
It's a spy.
Spy. Whoa.
We're gonna flip over some lands.
Some sick games of Magic.
That was not very many turns. That was a lot less turns than I feel like. I don't know why I thought they would sputter not interacting with each other at all, but yeah, that's...
Wow. It's almost like this guy was like, oh, let's not have this game on camera.
Connor probably gonna...
Kind of just showing that he has the damage. He's just going to run through it.
Yeah. So, is Graveyard... I don't know if Jacob definitely planned on winning next turn, I think. So, like, if he survived one more turn, I think...
The Pentad Prism was really good.
Yeah. Yeah, the Pentad Prism to just ramp you literally 2 mana. Because you only need the initial investment, right? On most of these combo decks, yeah.
So here's the chills.
We got some Narcomoebas.
No swans tonight, I don't think.
Yeah, unfortunately. I could have just gone for a Gilded Goose.
Gilded Goose.
A Dovescape deck. I haven't seen a Dovescape deck in a while.
True. They have a new artwork, don't they?
Dovescape Form of Dragons. Oh, goodness. I definitely lost to that before.
Yeah. So sacrificing stuff to
We're doing
return
a lot of
salvage
stuff
time.
here.
A lot of stuff.
Not...
Basically the same as the main board. Big swings, creeping chills.
So, just going through what Salvage Titan does and watch.
But the same thing as game 1.
I would have sacrificed the Pentad Prism, but that's just me. Float mana.
Okay.
Cast that silence that's on the board. Connor taking in a quick 2 there. That's just kind of how those matchups go. Whoever can do their things faster.
Yep.
That's how it's,
But yeah, we will be back with the next round shortly. Thank you.
This world is one of legend. Many realms, epic sagas, bound by one truth. Viking or Valkyrie, elf or dwarf, all belong to the World Tree. All are supplicant to the gods. Gods who travel between the realms to do their bidding for peace, for bloodshed, or for their own amusement. But What if there was a way to harness this power? A weapon with the ability to protect all. A weapon of pure strength, forged for a god. Or, in more creative hands, a weapon of unimaginable chaos! Who's ready for some fun?
Hello, we are back with round 3.
Some modern madness going on.
Oh, what? He probably doesn't use a
Replays of what, Professor Jam?
he wants it like in between the rounds because we just have that
Replays of what? I mean,
of matches. Previously.
I don't have my middle school volleyball footage computerized yet, so we're going to have to wait. Anyway, on to this matchup. An oldie but a goodie. Tron versus John.
Yep. There is a tower from Will.
Oh.
No map, but a sphere instead.
No Thoughtseize for Drew. Not looking good, you know? Not good for Drew either.
Lasso in the draw.
That
Off
means
of the sphere.
Will probably knows what he's about to play. Nothing, though. Pass the turn. Sick break for Drew.
And Tron just normally draws it naturally, right? So it
That's
doesn't
true.
matter.
Yeah, who needs the mana, even, I guess? We're going to see a trophy?
Trophy the tower.
No floated mana.
No.
Nice. I like those ones. Do you like those
Yeah,
basics?
that's Court 21.
Not sure.
Thought they were. They're nice. Like the weird. Yeah, because there was like Garrick's Harbinger and like the random cards that got the treatment.
Harbinger. Ooh, that one's strong. I like that card.
I thought that card was going to see
Yeah.
playing standard, but
I know,
it
exactly.
really can't
I even
because there's
picked
a
up a set.
5/5.
Oh, yeah.
Love Strike Beast, no 4 power toughness can like see play.
The stone.
There's a stone, yeah.
You know what can tag Oblivion Stone? Abrupt Decay.
Oh my god.
Yes. We'll see. Drew. I wonder if Drew's playing. What do you think? Do you think he's playing with the.
Here's a Goyf.
Oh boy.
Raging
Where's
Ravine.
the Goyf dice? Can we get a Goyf dice, Drew?
That's a good question.
Oh.
But it is. What is that? That's a simple 3/4.
3/4 Goyf. Kind of small. No, it's a 2/3. Oh no, Drew's got his thing exiled.
Yep.
What is he doing? He's turning stuff sideways.
I
That
know.
silly goose. That's the only thing good about playing Tron when you're. You know, there's always got an artifact in the graveyard for your Goyf.
Very true.
Yeah, you don't ever have to work harder for that. Will asking about something here. Just gonna wait on that map, I would say. Probably no
Right.
split second things happening on Drew's side there. Will just wants to make Tron, right?
Yep.
Can't really interact with that land in his hand. Probably gonna find whatever one he's missing, right?
Yeah.
Very cool.
There's a power plant.
Drew takes his turn. Bloodbrain into something good, I imagine he's hoping for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Seasoned Pyromancer, that's the card I was wondering about. No fetch lands from Drew those first 3 turns. It's not the usual, you know. Usually want to get your Ren and 6 going right away.
Fetching this Wooded Foothills.
Raging Ravine. Punching out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Maybe
I do
next
love
turn.
Raging Ravine.
I know. You know what feels bad though? Getting your Raging Ravine bolted.
True.
Oh.
True. But here's a Shocked Blood Crypt. Drew drops to 15.
The full bolt on that fetch land. I like that Drew has old shock lands. I appreciate that.
Seasoned Pyromancer.
Discarding 2 to get 2 elementals.
Yep.
Goyf gets 1 more bigger.
Artifact, land, instant creature. 4/5.
4/5 Tarmogoyf coming across.
Will drops to 16.
What do you think Will have for Drew though this next turn?
I mean, we've seen Ulamog in hand. That's really all it needs to be, right?
Ulamog land? That should.
If he,
I'd say
if he
that.
has one. I mean, Stone activation's good anyways, but
Yeah.
here's going to be a Stirrings trying to find a tower, I imagine.
Yeah, this is a real uphill battle for Drew. Not looking good.
Ooh, I think that was an All of Dust in that pile, too. And an Ugin. Really everything you could possibly want.
Will just playing with his food at this point, I would say. Deciding how to Rip Drew in half.
Yeah, he has
Which
all
is
his
why
top
you
end.
play Tron, really,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
you love to do it. You love to see it, even.
Boom.
I just love just huge, fat creatures coming down and mauling people, just eating them alive. It's amazing.
Yep, here's
Like
a minus
Ugin.
3.
Perfect. Just like that. Just...
Eating spaghetti over
Yeah,
there,
that's
dude.
what Ugin just did to those
Raging
poor,
Ravine, a
poor...
good counter to a minus 3 on Ugin, though, and here it is.
You know, that's, you know... Where there's one, there's many, right?
Yeah.
That's what they say about the Eldrazi. Ugin's not. Is he on the good side? I don't know. Who knows? Non-land permanence on Oblivion Stone, though, so...
Yeah.
Not getting rid of that Raging Ravine anytime soon. Drew being a very bad kitty and not
10
using
mana.
the dice we gave him. Very sassy.
Yep, removing Drew's red sources. Yep, taking the red
Alright.
sources.
Taking Drew off red.
Liliana the Veil in her hand, so that's an answer.
Again. We have a
Nice,
mana
clean
a
answers.
mana discrepancy though.
Yeah, very true.
We have Will giggling. He's knowing he's only one draw away from just totally mashing Drew into the ground still.
But still, these very clean answers from Drew. I mean, he's doing everything he can.
Yeah, it's. I would think it's more incidental than anything else, but Karn in Will's hand I saw before
Yeah.
definitely is more than enough.
I think both cards, right? Big
Yeah.
and small.
Really?
I thought so.
The Great Creator and
Yep.
Liberated?
He has both of them.
Amazing. Will counting all of his mana.
I feel like you just play big card, right? And just
Like I said,
Milwaukee Ballista. He really has non-stop gas.
yeah, when you draw only, I mean, Will probably always plays, what, 20, 21 lands? That's 40 cards. You only need to play like 20 other cards that just draw cards.
Oh, Blood Braid.
Kolaghan's Command, Fatal Push. Psych.
5 at Drew's face. He drops a 6. Swing
Bloodbraid
Braid.
Elf never scared
Yeah.
whatsoever. No hesitation. Turning sideways.
That Raging Ravine being in play now, too.
Will's still looking at. I don't know. What does Karn do? What does the other Karn?
Which one?
The Karn. I mean, what does he have in his sideboard to do stuff?
Oh, I mean, I know he
Spine of
plays, like-
Isha.
I don't think he plays that, but he has like Walking Ballista. He has what's the 8 mana one? Destroy land types. Sundering Titan.
Sundering Titan.
I think he will.
It's probably
likes
for
playing.
the Dryad decks, right?
Yep, yep. I believe Will Lake's playing in the Sky Sovereign. You remember that 6-drop that like shoots something for 3? Yeah.
Ooh, I love that card.
Yeah, no, it's a really good card.
Very cool.
I mean, it definitely like shuts
The
down
boat?
the game. Yeah. Sky ship.
You need a bigger boat sometimes. Will just looking to chain his 8 drops together with the Sanctum of Ugin here.
7 mana.
Ooh.
Big card. Sacrificing Sanctum of
Sacrificing
Ugin.
right away.
Does he find a Walking Ballista here if he
No.
has another in the main
Now,
board?
if you're Will, do you exile the Ravine? Do you get the card out of Drew's hand? What do you do here?
I don't know. Like, the Ravine being in play is terrifying.
Will just paging through all the stuff. Definitely wouldn't get an Ulamog here if I was him.
It
Unless I-
seems like he finds an Ulamog.
That's an Ulamog.
Minus getting the land.
Cutting Drew off red again, making him fetch. Making all these things, squeezing Drew a little more and more every turn.
Mm.
Will probably should have got. He's going to be able to finish with Walking Ballista here, maybe? If Drew takes any more
Yeah.
damage, that'll be great.
With the card in hand, yeah.
You'd love to finish with the, just 2 mana left over.
Right.
Ping ya. You know, just- Drew taking a moment to think about how all the ways he's dead. Asking about nothing to do. Because Will's got a lot of mana and stuff to do with it.
He does.
That's going to be fun. I have to tell you, I never played with 17 mana. And sometimes,
I believe he only has 12, Lincoln.
you know, that's why you didn't get Emrakul, I guess.
Combat 3 at Karn. Right in 6. Return fetch.
Will,
So
keeping...
with 12 mana in play, funny fact, with 12 mana in play, Drew just went down to 4. He could go Baby Karn, fine, Walking Ballista for 4, kill
Let's
you
see
now.
if Will finds the line. Much more stylish than just playing Ulamog and winning that way. Well,
With 12 mana.
an emphatic whelp from Drew. Not what the doctor ordered.
Oh, Ugin.
Will Sam.
I mean, he definitely would have had a turn to live there, right? Instead of just killing him.
I
But-
mean, Drew was so far behind.
Yeah,
it's
no,
so
no.
hard for Jun to deal large amounts
yeah,
of damage.
13 more points of
without-
damage.
Yeah, so what
But we'll get to
Does-
game 1.
Drew need to do in the next game? He needs some pillages, maybe a ghost quarter.
Ghost Quarter would be solid.
And Whale just needs to draw lands.
Hand Disruption early.
A Thoughtseize, maybe. Inquisition's coming out.
Yeah.
Staying in. I used to hate losing to Tron, so I
I
overboarded.
mean, Will was on the play, so that definitely helped him there. But yeah, still not the best matchup for Drew.
Yeah. Go from 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, I guess. How many rounds do we have tonight?
4.
4 rounds.
A sick 4.
Sick 4.
I think our undefeateds right now is for going into this round. It's Tron and Connors.
Some spells.
Oh yeah, his
No
Spy
lands.
Oracle
There's no
deck.
lands, that's for
Oops,
sure.
all spells.
No lands. How
No,
about
that's
that?
what we're gonna call it. Not oops all spell. No lands.
No lands,
Perfect.
Vengevine. Something. Creeping Chill? I don't know. Couple people watching a video is too loud, you know? Oh no. Goodness. So, Will's still thumbing through his deck. I don't know.
He took cards out. He knows.
Oh,
the
he's
cards
still
are bad
looking?
in the matchup,
Okay.
But
All right. You know. Will definitely in the driver's seat in this matchup, for sure.
okay, I think we're about ready to go into the next game.
No, I don't have it. finally shuffling up for game number 2 here.
Yeah, a long shuffle.
Yeah, a little thumbing. For a matchup as old as time, you think such seasoned players, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But what are you going to do? Yeah. Got 35 minutes left anyway.
Let's
Drew
see if
on the
John
play
can
here.
come back. John wasn't that
Looking-
great against Uro. Sad times.
Yeah.
But it's free again. It's free to lose to Tron. Just like
It
the
is-
olden days.
It is free. That's... Oh, goodness.
Two lane have a Sanctities. I think Will has to mulligan here.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
See a land?
think
Yeah.
one land. Maybe one land. Will looking at a new 7. I
That
see a
one-
map. I see a land.
Map land? That's enough for me to keep. If I'm in Tron deck.
He's
Will
keeping.
says sure too. Puts back a star.
Oh,
or
he
something.
has 2 Tron lands and a map. That's, I mean, as good as you can get, right?
No interaction for Drew here.
Yeah, no thoughts. He's turn 1 again.
That's rough.
Power
Not
plant
gonna
land.
pass. I do like that. I want to get some of the full art Tron lands for my Pauper deck.
Oh, they're
Be
pretty
very
sweet.
cool, yeah. Expedition map. Grab my power plant, play Muldrifter, go.
William Mulcher.
Very fun. You know, Ulamog's
So-
Crusher. Who doesn't love that card?
Overgrown Tomb, shocking in, going down to 17.
It is 2 mana planeswalkers. Very
And 6,
small.
get back the land. A value engine has started.
Drew definitely gonna be able to incrementally gain card advantage from Ren and 6.
And 6 is actually so good.
Oh yeah, Banned in Legacy. No one wants to be wastelanded out of any games, right?
Right, so early. Unfun.
Well, just playing a star and going.
Drew saying, oh, Will
Drew-
got natural Tron.
Drew is afraid of the show of strength by Will there. Just mashing a card into his map.
Cleansing Wildfire on mine. Land comes into play tapped. It's gonna be a fetch here.
Drew has the one piece of interaction, but Tron does keep drawing lands, turns out, even if you destroy some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of the cards in their deck are lands. See, I'm a big fan of having my land in my graveyard at the beginning of my turn and then picking it up with the Ren and 6.
With the Ren and 6, yeah.
Not the opposite way.
Doesn't feel bad.
That's just me, though. You know.
I get you. Crack the star for green.
Probably just to draw a
Veronica.
card more than anything,
Yeah.
I'd say.
But here's the stirrings. There's
Pretty
another
old.
mine,
Some might say ancient.
and mine will come into play.
Slaps the mine down. Will's got a
pass.
world breaker in his hand.
This feels very good. World Breaker's a good card.
Yeah, that is large.
Yeah. Just does a lot.
Yeah, reaches.
Yeah, and the reach, just the random reach.
I mean, it is a world breaker.
Yeah, it's a tall
world
boy.
breaker would definitely be big enough to like reach the sky.
Yeah,
right?
but Ulamog is like, the biggest
the
Eldrazi, and he
henge,
doesn't have
like
a
I
reach.
think the great hen should give creatures hate or reach also, like
Because they're in a tree.
because they're getting buffed too. Yeah,
They get buffed.
They're going in a tree. Yeah, it doesn't even make sense. Anyway,
Fatal push and then kill flyers. Can't change
Vive,
my mind.
I hope Tron loses too, but it's not looking good for our hero here. You know,
I mean, he's kind of looking fine right now.
the classic spin Bloodbraid into Tarmogoyf just does not hit the same against a million mana
Here's a
next
map.
turn.
So Will's going to be able to
come
untap for
down.
8. Yeah,
and-
Drew just has to hope he doesn't have Ugin.
Yeah.
That's like basically it.
Let's see what else. What else
Big
could it
Karn
be?
isn't even that great. Small Karn's not that great.
Big Karn
either.
does get rid of his value engine that stops him from gaining.
And it still
incremental
goes some
advantage.
damage, but it's.
Will still at a healthy 20. Like,
Yeah.
no problems with what's going on still.
Wait, did we not attack with his Bloodbraid?
Drew a little defeated, showing signs of fatigue there.
Yeah, just no attacks, I guess.
Yeah. Tron assembled. 8 manas. Let's go. We want large spells. Give me large. Yes.
Kill Karn.
2 colors is more than 1, I would
True.
say.
Map for free?
Tarmogoyf gets a little bigger. That Ugin coming down great. Just gonna eat some.
Pass of the turn.
Eat a damage. Eat an attack from this Bloodbraid probably.
Yeah. How big's that Tarmogoyf? That's land, artifact, sorcery, planeswalker, instant. So 5/6.
Spinning. Ooh.
Veil of Summer. Draw a card.
Veil of Summer. That is one I haven't heard anyone complain about in quite a while. Veil of Summer. I like 1 mana Cryptic Command. It's pretty
One
good.
mana Critical Command, pretty good.
It's strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Counter draw. Very good. Yeah.
So
and
it's
the
gonna
5
be
damage.
8 points of damage coming in.
You definitely don't. It just doesn't look. Any land here by Tron.
Okay, so Will's not keeping up with the dice, but we believe that was the first instance of damage.
Yep,
A swing for
definitely.
8. So currently, there needs to be 2 more attacks because Drew did not attack with that Bloodbraid Elf. He
Mhm.
could just be representing a lethal next turn.
Will taking a look off this Ancient Stirrings.
Yeah, Will down to 12.
So that 3 would have put him in a 9. Even with entering one of these threats, right?
Yeah.
Will gets another Ugin. Probably not the one he wants.
No,
but
definitely not the one he wants.
He doesn't have the mana to cast
A
it
Worm
anyway.
Coil. That's something.
Wormcoil is very tricky. Because you gotta. There's combat. I don't know. You know?
Yeah, I get you, I get you.
Definitely blanking the lifelink really puts you back a turn when you're. You know, when you bounce it or
Yeah.
do anything really interact. But Wormcoil definitely has 6/6.
Here's a crack of the map. So Will has access to 8 mana. Again, Juice is probably hoping to dodge Ugin.
Other Ugin.
Other Ugin.
The Spirit Dragon. Not. Then Ineffable.
Small Ugin. Kill your Tarmogoyf.
Ugin the Ineffable, though. Very good. And
Yeah.
sealed.
Cling to Dust, the Expedition map. Drew will draw a card.
Just trying to cycle that. I love a good Cling to Dust. I love Cling to Dust.
Yeah, it's a very good card.
Very fun, strange card. Does a lot of things.
It's a little weird with playing Goyce and whatnot, but I mean, still good. It's card advantage.
Ooh, Drew might have just. I think I would have definitely took out that Ugin there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if Will's like, you know, you gotta think any play he makes this turn would put him on a 2-turn clock regardless.
Not cling to
Exile
dust.
5, right, on the Cling to Dust? There we go. Drew digging for something here, right? I don't know why you'd
Yeah.
phase a Cling to Dust otherwise. Not exactly sure there. Getting another expedition map out of there. Of no consequence, really, what he exiles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Drew
just
might-
wants to draw a card.
Yeah. Will's going to win by not incremental advantage. It's going to be a cascading, right? Nothing.
There they go with.
Goyf a little bit smaller because of the exiling. Yeah, still a
Almost
5,
5,
though. Very big. All right. Will just scrying for turn. It's another land. Probably don't want that. Ugin or Ulamog in hand.
Castable with this Ugin.
Yeah.
I guess castable without it too, but it's more mana.
Probably gonna go get a
Eye of
Sanctum.
Ugin. Or Sanctum of Ugin.
I wish Eye of Ugin. Oh my
yeah, Eye of
goodness.
Ugin rough.
Oh boy!
would-
Please don't.
Modern
ever
would be
bring
very
that up
different.
again.
Modern
No.
would be very different right now. if you
Even
could find
without the
Eye of Ugin.
Titans,
Yeah.
or even without the little Eldrazi, Thought Not Seer, and Reality Smasher, like Eye of Ugin was
It'd be
definitely
rough.
miserable to
Yeah.
play against because you could never win the game against Tron going along.
I feel like when they would go, what was the 2-mana one? The one that got bigger when a colorless creature entered the battlefield. What was that called? I always forget its name.
Yeah.
Eldrazi Mimic.
Mimic. Yeah.
Mimic felt just like Burning Tree Emissary on when if your opponent played multiple, like your odds of winning just go way down.
Yeah. Very cool. Will definitely in the driver's seat now that you got to untap with all this
Yep.
stuff, I would say. Using his spent mana. 8 mana.
Ulamog. Get the 2 creatures. Sacrifice.
What's the fine going to be here?
Walking Ballista, I would hope. If he still has them in, I would hope for a Walking Ballista. And that's what he said he's going to find.
Alright.
You're in a better spot if they have a Liliana. You don't just lose this huge creature for free.
Well, I mean, the Ugin Plus takes care of that, right?
Oh, true. Yeah, he has not activated this turn. If he remembers.
That's true.
Like, he does remember.
I mean, who needs it, really?
yeah.
But-
But still, Walking Ballista is still solid. I guess the dodges Liliana and removal spell.
Make all your spells cost 2 less. That's pretty good. I'd almost pay 6 mana for that.
Huh.
Alright. Drew. Untapping. All his threats are just... whew.
There's a lot of cards in hand.
Lots of on the board play here, though. I enjoy it.
Mhm.
It's much more fun to watch
Yeah.
than a deck that turns his deck over.
Just Shatter and Shock, yeah. Kill the Bloodbraid Elf. Let's do a Lily follow-up.
Goes to his hand.
Worst case situation.
Worst case scenario. I don't know about that.
I mean, Will's still very far ahead.
Yeah,
but
I don't think it's matters at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drew just definitely used. He traded for a land. You know, like
Yeah.
a land and half a card for a 10/10 that already exiled 2 things. Yeah. It's hard to, like,
Oh,
the
that's-
math doesn't even out usually
Yeah.
when you're adding things by 10s and 7s and you're playing Liliana the Veils.
Just gonna grab another Walking Ballista, looks like. Yeah. I'm just gonna answer this Liliana right away, I imagine. So this could be a Walking Ballista for 7, if he wanted it.
That's large. That's one of the beefiest non-lethal
he coulda-
walking ballistas I've ever seen.
Yeah. Is there really no reason? I feel like you still want to just get a worm coil and a walking ballista, right?
No.
It's just a lifelink. You were
Like I
just
said, Will's so far ahead.
I know,
here.
I know.
Yeah, there's really no. It's really at. I mean, that's why you play Tron, right? You're like, what giant creature do I want to play next? What?
I like
super
2
big
giant
spell?
creatures.
How
instead
about
of-
yeah? And
instead
then
of
Karn's
one.
like, my hand is now 15 other giant things.
That Ugin is also given Will like 8 mana at this point.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely. Without making,
making
creatures as well.
Yeah, it's
besides
making
the fact,
blockers
and came down to take out that Tarmogoyf. Yeah, it's definitely snowballing an advantage for Drew or for Will.
Season Pyromancer. Yep.
And a very defeated throw of the cards by Drew. Kind of how this matchup goes historically. though.
Yep.
What are you supposed to do?
Yeah, but we
Bad
have
guy always wins.
we have one more round after this.
Just kidding, Will is great.
Will
Love
is great. We love him. We'll be back. Thank you.
This world is one of legend. Many realms, epic sagas, bound by one truth. Viking or Valkyrie, elf or dwarf, all belong to the World Tree. All are supplicant to the gods. Gods who travel between the realms to do their bidding for peace, for bloodshed, or for their own amusement. But what if there was a way to harness this power? A weapon with the ability to protect all. A weapon of pure strength, forged for a god. Or, in more creative hands, a weapon of unimaginable chaos! Who's ready for some fun?
Hey, welcome back, everyone. 4 exciting rounds of Magic coming to a conclusion here.
Yep. The top 2 players split, so we will not be having them on camera today.
Yeah. One of them had to split.
One of them had to leave.
Wow. Please don't step on my joke. All right.
I hate you.
All right. Anyway.
But we have Chrisman and Paul on Tron and Infect.
Another classic.
Horrible matchup for Tron, right?
Another classic 70-30 matchup for Tron.
I was gonna say some people probably unwinnable almost in the main.
Yeah.
Do you I
It'd be rough, especially on the draw.
But Chrisman's mulliganing down to 6 already.
Yep. We don't know who won.
Who
the
won
dice
what?
roll?
Oh no, we don't know who won the die roll.
We don't know.
But we're seeing mutagenic growth and an infect creature in a.
We don't know what the timing in this round is either. That would be. Yep. If you just.
Yeah, we start the timer on first action.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
All right.
That's how you do it. First game action. Yeah, we're on a slightly separate clock from the tournament out there. Yep. Because it takes a while to get players set up sometimes.
There we go. All right.
There we go.
Starting it off.
Power plant and a star for Chrisman. Glistener Elf.
That is a power.
Yeah.
All right.
But there's a Blast Zone in Chrisman's hand. He just drew it, so that's something.
Yeah. So the Blast Zone, and then that's a way to interact.
Mm. Do you think he just finds another Blast Zone? Honestly,
I don't know if he has his mana.
No.
No, once Tron can get down a piece, you know. Ooh. Chrisman, Big Dog, and Paul.
That's right,
his
your
non-foil cards.
What a casual.
Yeah. A lot of elitism going on here, and to be honest, I don't mind it. Because that's fair. Anyway.
Just throw a scallop for Paul? That would be disgusting.
Paul?
I don't think I see one, but I see a Groundswell.
Yeah, definitely. Just do the one and then.
So it's 3 right now.
Going to 3 poison.
And a
Playing
blighted agent. Okay, that's fair.
Diversifying our threats there.
So knowing Paul's hand, he has lethal next turn, correct? Like.
Yeah, and not much
Chrisman
in the way
doesn't take
for interaction for
something.
Christmas here. Yeah, there's.
He played the unrevealed land, but hey. Chrisman just has to hope he's alive, right? There's like
there's
else.
not much you can do when inside of the first 2 turns with Tron, right? You either need to draw Tron on 3.
Yeah, well, here's a pass to the
Or
turn.
just
Let's
pray.
see if Paul has it. Spellskite to draw.
Paul might be getting a little too conservative. No. Yeah. That's what I said, party.
Yeah.
Because
What year is it?
Tron, they're just going to ban cards until everyone's favorite decks are good again, huh?
Okay, so Paul missed a land drop, so not lethal. Chrisman at 9 infect.
9 infect, almost as good as 10.
Paul Chrisman has to be careful of a proliferate spell.
Profillerate.
Proliferate.
We got big mana now for Chrisman. Anything to do with it? We got 1 removal spell.
It needs to be Ugin. It has to be double removal
Ugin
spell.
or bust here. We got a Karn. That's not going to do it. Maybe Paul clicks past his turn.
I mean, Walking Ballista was Walking Ballista would also be really good, but
yeah.
Oh, yep.
So Paul takes a quick game 1 here. What's Chrisman looking to do here?
Not die on turn 3.
Maybe try some Warping Whales?
Oh!
I don't know. What is that thing? It's screaming.
It's
That's
screaming.
all I
No,
know.
that's what
it's very funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's screaming so loud, it's warping the landscape, so I mean...
It's but it's small.
That was pretty accurate. It's small.
Very funny.
I was not expecting that.
That's what it looks like he's doing. It's
Just screaming out of
shouting.
nowhere.
Yeah, very scary.
I like that.
Thragtusk not really going to do it in this matchup. Infect does not care about your life total. Or its own, coincidentally.
Huh?
I remember going to an SCG and watching someone play Infect. That was a long time ago. Makes you wonder, they ever coming back? Are you excited? What? How long are you gonna wait?
Oh, for GPs? I mean,
GPs.
once they come back, I'm going to everyone.
Sounds good.
By how they've been very cautious so far with like GPs, like they're not back yet. It's been almost over, about a year now. I'm certain when they do bring them back, it's going to be in a very fine state. I think those people, the people that run GPs and whatnot,
I just want to
competent. I want to play.
I want to go just buy cards from a store again.
Oh,
just talk to my local game store employees sometimes.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Plus, when GPs come back, Oathbreaker comes back, baby.
Oathbreaker.
Oathbreaker.
What is Oathbreaker, Zach?
The best format ever created, actually. Fun fact. I know. I'm watching Modern, and it just hurts me because I could be watching Oathbreaker or something. I love that format.
Yeah. Definitely have to make some decks. So your Planeswalker's your commander?
Party says Wizards made hundreds of millions of dollars without events. They're never coming back. I'll cry. Once I cry, Wizards will just give in to me. I'll freak out.
I'm not touching that one. I got lots of strong feelings about that stuff. So
I can say that the arena, like constructed events, like the 2-day events, do not scratch the itch.
Not scratch
in
the
the
itch.
slightest.
Yeah. Well, Chrisman looking to scratch the surface here.
Ooh, that's a good zero lander for Chris.
Yeah, definitely not going to do it there.
Ooh, and I see lands and infect creatures for Paul. Okay, I guess Paul's gonna mulligan. I mean, it's just multiple infect creatures against Tron. I don't hate that.
I mean, he doesn't.
Not the worst. Like, just straight up infect creatures and then an ink moth. Like,
Yeah. So Chris's name. Yeah, and he just
it's Chrisman.
Chrisman,
Chris Chrisman.
Chris Chrisman.
It throws me off every time I say it. It's weird.
Some friendly banter between our players here. Always nice.
Nah.
An Oathbreaker deck?
I play Veraska.
Yeah.
I love Veraska.
Veraska's Swarm.
Triumph of the Horde? Triumph of the Horde, dude? That's my deck.
That's
a
not
Zach
fun.
original right there.
Yeah, that is true. I was going to do Koth of the Hammer and maybe like mono red, like Zozu-esque deck.
Oh.
That'd be really cool, I think.
I've seen Koth of the Hammer and Volt Charge, which is sweet.
Profillerate?
Yeah. Profillerate? But yeah, Koth is cool. Koth is cool.
Yeah. Strange, right? Everyone remembers Karn. Not everyone remembers Koth.
Yeah.
We got a double keep here.
Here's a tower map. Good start.
Chris been playing lots of big spells.
Pendlehaven.
Is that a legendary land?
That is a legendary land. And
There's
here's
only
a
one
Glistener Elf.
Pendlehaven.
Okay, so yeah, this
Chris
hand
got
looks a lot.
action for that Glistener Elf.
Walking Ballista. That's what he wants.
Very cool one at that.
Mutagenic Growth. Uh-oh.
Well, Chrisman definitely about to take 2 infect here, I would say.
At least. Yeah. Oh, Scallop Groundswell. Oh, and Okay, and
that's what you call a zip zap zoop.
Okay, yeah, that hand definitely better than the first one. So
instead of counting from 1 to 7, Paul counted from 1 to 4 to 10. That was strong.
I think it was actually 1 to 6 to 10.
Party, people stop playing Hive Mind when
What did
Amulet?
Amulet, yeah, that's what it was.
Because you just had 6 mana in a way to...
Mana Bloom got banned, that's when people stopped.
Well, the
non-groundswell card was Scale Up. It turns target creature into a base 6/4 for 1 mana.
Yeah. And it has Overload?
Overload. It does have Overload, but I've never seen it be cast for Overload.
I've casted it in a draft.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. We thank you everybody for watching. We will see you next time.
Have a great night.